Hey y'all, what's going on? It's me, Mama King. I am the Divine Oracle. Hey y'all, what's going on? It's me, Mama King. I am the Divine Oracle. Mike is fine. Mike is fine. What's up? I look like a goddess. Oh, thank you. That's because I am. That's great for you to recognize that. I appreciate it. How are you? Christina, are you a goddess? You know, real, recognize real. I don't know what's up, y'all. I'm just coming on to see how y'all doing. Trying to maintain. Mhm. I can take a few short questions if you guys want to participate today. I don't really have too much on my mind, just life. Trying to make sure my camera's clean here. I was really into that story about Mexico last night. Um, we have a, I don't know what's going on. I think it's some BS. I did a reading, but I made it private right now. I'm gonna see. We'll give it a few more days, and then I'm gonna release it because I want to see if anything's matching up. It's just a fluid story, so it's possibly some sort of setup, behind the scenes. So I'll just tap into the collective energy. If y'all have any questions, you can put them in the chat as you come in. We'll just see what's going on in the general. Like what's up with the world? What's up with us who are following our divine path? And that just means whatever purpose you have here on this earth. Maybe you found your purpose. Maybe you're in search of your purpose. It's all about the journey, the destination, not so much being at a certain spot or a particular, I don't know, ending. We don't want to end unless, I guess going to the graveyard. We're going to hold that off as long as possible. All right, so typically here we have Eight of Cups in reverse. Generally, as above, so below, as within, so without. Great Mother, the East, West, South, North, please protect us and off the sea. I may have already prayed, but like I always say, you really can't pray too much. Sometimes it can be denying your faith if you just keep praying, okay? But you got to put some sort of intention into what you're wanting. You got to work through to that, also that prayer you're wanting, asking for. Or even if you're trying to get through a process or get through something that's sudden or really out of your control, you just really have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in the control of your emotions so that things can come to you that you need. Sometimes we just can't figure everything out, We have to let and the prior work we put in and the energy, we need to let it, be useful. It's like storing it up for hard times or when times seem to be uneasy. And any of us can feel that way at any time. Just depending on what our life is like. Eight of Cups is in reverse, fear of the unknown. Someone could be feeling hopeless about something. Now, I was just speaking about Seven of Pentacles. That black salt is everywhere. So there could be some sort of protection here. But I do see the Two of Cups in the upright. If you were wondering, people really do think about their. This is a relationship, a unified love, an attraction, a partnership, a slow growth, not walking away. Okay, what's not walking away? King of Cups in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, and the Strength card in the upright. So the relationship looks strong. It seems to be very balanced. There could be one soulmate that could be going through a hard time right now. Somebody may be planning to run. They don't know what to do. Okay, maybe feeling frustrated, restless. This could be you or this King of Cups, or you could be this King of Cups in reverse. Some sort of moody energy, doubting yourself, or someone's doubting the relationship. The Queen of Swords and the Devil. Somebody's not being real, or somebody thinks someone's not being real. King of Wands in reverse. Somebody's greedy. Greedy. Somebody may be stealing someone's energy, or there's some sort of control over someone's personality or their dreams or favor or something. My brain hurts, y'all. Let's see what's going on. Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. She is in the upright. If this could be you, or you resonate with this Page of Cups, Queen of Swords energy, the Page of Cups is in reverse. So I don't know. Someone could be immature, really not emotionally mature, but a whole queen here. But I don't know. Or they're not giving any offer to the devil. That can also be the situation. Okay, because she is in the upright, so she got some sort of independence, intelligence, and rationality about her. Maybe she's just not being emotional about something. This could be a boss at work or a manager or something like that. The Tempest. Okay, so that's storm energy. Okay, being feeling like, okay, justice is coming. So even if you're feeling like things are, a little out of whack or out of control with that Chariot in reverse, that's lack of emotional control. I don't know. It could be a temporary feeling or a temporary situation, but you just got to maintain control even when that storm is raging. Trust me. Because even the littlest things can set you off, and it just may not be a good thing to do. Okay, maybe there is a separation going on here, but I don't know. Does the devil got a hold on this relationship? It doesn't look like somebody may not want to leave. Or maybe you're waiting on something, some sort of impulsive action by this King of Wands to be, rewarded, or some sort of karma to come through. What's the King of Wands in reverse? You may be aggressive. Oh, what is that? A sacred blossom? That makes no sense in the world. Liberate your truth. Let me get some tea because I don't understand. Sacred blossom. Can that be a child? Could it be somebody pregnant? Something new? Somebody may not know about a pregnancy. Page of Cups in reverse with the devil, or there's some sort of control, or somebody's working on something. The Strength and the Two of Cups, but it's about sexuality. Okay, so okay. Two of Cups, King of Wands in reverse, Sacred Blossom in the world. Okay, so maybe someone's rejected someone's fake smiles. Got a screenshot of somebody creeping. Someone may have been checking someone's phone. Something going on, y'all, in the outfield. What's going on with the Two of Cups? Creeping, getting evidence, screenshots about the King of Wands. Someone could be forcing something or forcing an issue, forcing the future, something you've invested a lot of time and effort into. Okay, learn to focus on those efforts. Let me see. Give me this Two of Cups energy with the Sacred Blossom. Something being complete, or there's some sort of final judgment, or there's a rejection. Either you've rejected this King of Wands, or they rejected you, or okay, definitely. I was speaking about process earlier, so I don't know. Is somebody expecting to get to a destination? Because it does feel like somebody's lost. The Chariot is in reverse. That's a lack of direction, a lack of emotional direction. So you could be being tested, or there could be a test. This is part of the process. It could be a test, a spiritual test, definitely, but it could also be some sort of reflection. All right, something's being forgotten or disappearing, or maybe someone thought a threat was disappearing. Could be reflecting on something you went through in the past. Let's look at this. Let's look at these. Black Moon, Lilith, and Gemini. Gemini. Oh boy. Uh, Gemini energy. Okay, so think about someone's words being polarizing. But it's supposed to be. Okay, don't allow other people's reactions to dim your light. Can't say that enough. I have to practice that every day. You have to practice that every day. And make sure you set your boundaries. I think that's what it said. Yeah, speaking your truth and say no when you need to. Yeah, I had a chance. I was tested the other day, actually. Let's talk about it. Yesterday, I was tested. So that's what that was. Okay. And now, once again, today. But yesterday was a very significant test. Um, yeah. Make sure you pay attention to that. Little incidents, uh, little meetings or passings of sometimes strangers, or maybe you know them or not. Pay attention to the interaction. Yes, you are your own teacher. Just pay attention to the interaction and meditate on what situation happened, whether it went positively or negatively. But you could have crossed paths with someone who was a threat. Rejection is definitely some sort of protection here. Okay. Especially if you are feminine, please be careful about, who you let in your energy, particularly these days. All right. With all the different situations going on, the differences with men and women. And yeah, just be careful. Watch your energy, protect yourself, and just practice that every day. Set your boundaries. Okay, something about the divine masculine. You love self expression, but sometimes, things that people say, particularly possibly women say, could trigger you. And you could be, this King of Cups could be in this process of learning how to balance the communication and relationships. Okay, we all know that that's a very important lesson. It doesn't matter whether you're intimately involved with the person or not. It's just any relationship you're in, even just a stranger, just someone, a cashier, just being able to communicate effectively, and that involves listening, speaking and listening. Okay, and just taking the time to digest the situation. Oh, patience is definitely a virtue, y'all. You gotta be patient with yourself. Some of us learn quickly, some of us take our time, but it's all good. Conflict and arguments may come your way. Just don't allow others to suppress your voice. Stand up for yourself. So it's just better just not sometimes not to say anything and just, let shit roll off of you until you get a chance to speak. Oh, okay. So that's either happening now or it will soon. That's above, so below. What about the disappearing, declining? Something or someone could be dying, withering, or being forgotten, or somebody's worried about that. Okay, maybe that's why they're so aggressive. Okay, so I'm looking at this Eight of Materials in the full, and that looks very good. It's someone who has mastered their next step, or you could possibly, yeah, be in this mastery energy of moving forward, with fire, passion. I see a lot of motion here. This is not a misdirected energy. Fire and earth. All right, and then justice. Like I said, well, it came out earlier. Justice is coming, and of course, in this deck, the kings are neutral. They're always going to be on their side. And that's the King of Cups once again. All right, so something about a lot of money, or being financially stable, or being really gifted with natural gifts. Okay, as above, so below. Natural gifts that can make you what you need to survive, whatever it is you need to thrive or build. Okay, Seven of Pentacles once again. So that's being, there's something materially being balanced. Emotions and the pentacles, the water and the earth are supposed to balance each other out. And I always feel like your emotions are definitely tied to your money, or money's tied to your emotions, because sometimes you can be, you know, emotionally drained, or in some sort of emotional haze or manipulation, and just spend money because you just like, it's almost like you don't see any future, or you just don't see how having money is making anything better, because it really doesn't. You just got to be emotionally balanced so that you'll know what to do with your money to make it take care of you, instead of you always trying to use it to either suppress and control other people with that double energy here, or you being controlled and manipulated and suppressed because of money, or you feeling like if you don't do this or don't do that, then you're not going to have what you need, or you're not going to be able to get what you want from whoever or wherever you're getting money from. Six of Wands, I'm looking at some good high vibing energy here. We got the Six of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. It's like something solid and something coming into fruition, or something continuing to grow. This King of Wands, whatever this aggressive energy is, or whoever this is, I guess will die off here soon and disappear. What's that energy? Yeah. You could get some bad news about someone. Possibly a King of Wands. Okay? Could be any sign, just someone who's aggressive. Looks like a Three of Cups. Someone in the community. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles could also represent a dead body, or someone's just done it to death, or they just don't, even spending money can't even help the situation. Money can't help the situation when you realize that you haven't spent your life creating that abundance, even if it's at the end of your life and you have created that abundance, and you're going to pass it down. It's going to be there for a long, long time for your descendants. That at least give you some sort of solace when you know that you're about to leave this world. But that's what I feel like. If somebody's energy is shifting, it's definitely going to shift the community, the energy in the community when this person passes away. Okay. You may even feel the shift before you get the news. All right. That's what I'm looking at. Okay. Make sure you harmonize your energy, protect your boundaries, watch who you're around. Looks like, mm, maybe someone didn't show you any compassion. They may want compassion from you, or could have expected it from you, but it looks like they gave you a hard time in the times that you were with them, and or in their energy, or they show a lot of pushiness, aggression, impulsiveness, which is never conducive to this Ace of Cups, Empress energy, Six of, ooh. Okay, so there is some sort of rebellion, possibly from the King of Swords. Like I said, he's neutral. It also could do with this decision or this truth about liberating your truth. I feel like someone's going to be set free once they realize their truth, or if you've already come through that and you're just, the process is just finishing up. The Seven of Pentacles is something that's been held on long term. You got any yes or no questions? I'm going to get ready to get out of here. Please say your prayers for me, please. Thank you. You reap as you sow, or yeah, you add as you sow, you shall reap. Just for everything and everybody. Yes or no questions? As above, so below, as within, so without. Great Mother of the East, West, South, and North, please protect me and allow me to see. Okay, you can keep your yes or no questions in your mind. I'm going to go ahead and pull a card. No, there's cracks in the facade. Something is not supported by the divine. Okay. Somebody's authenticity, somebody's emotions, somebody's manipulation could be drying up. There's no more source. Oh, yeah. At peace with your decisions to separate yourself from this stormy relationship. Trust your feelings, okay? You've risen to the challenge and everything you want and desire is there. So definitely trouble in this relationship. So be on the lookout for that, y'all. Be careful. Watch out for yourself. Watch out for your loved ones. Take care of each other. And I appreciate the support. Y'all stay blessed and grounded, and I'll see you later. Bye.